So, Dave, DS4 is really not just about a remote start and security, brain, and interface. It's a whole ecosystem that we're building, again, driven by this breakthrough Bluetooth capability. So first off, there are two different variants of DS4. We've got here one with high current relays. This is for older cars that require those. But if you got a newer car that just has digital connections, you can use the DS4, and this will be a little bit lower price and a little bit sleeker package. The Bluetooth capability allows us to do a bunch of things which are valuable to the consumer and also important to those guys in the install bay. And one of the most interesting, coolest, I think, announced and launched at this show is our Bluetooth sensor, siren. One of the coolest things announced at this show is our Bluetooth siren. If DS4 is enabled as a security system, you got to have an alarm. Alarms are located under the hood of a car. That means typically pulling wires through a firewall. Takes a lot of time. Bad things can happen, cut other connections, etc.
Not an installer's favorite thing.
Not an installer's favorite thing. So enter directed Bluetooth siren. This, because of the Bluetooth capability, the installer can put this under the hood, pair it to the DS4, no wires, and you've got your security system. Again, fully configurable, multiple languages, different sorts of alerts. Different messages. You can record your own message to say, get away from my car, but to demonstrate this is an ARM system, and if it has a shock and a tilt sensor, and so if it is...
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
We call that a warn away, Dave, so if you're breaking into cars and you hear that, you want to get moving, because with Viper, no one dare come close. You know that
for sure. And I understand, though, that you can program the tones. Maybe you want voice to say armed, but only beeps to disarm, or something of that nature. Completely flexible.
Fully configurable. Different languages. You can be warned away in French. You can be warned away in Spanish. You can go to English. As I said, record your own warnings. Ultimate flexibility for the installer and the consumer.
You know, I'm going to be doing my own voice recording for that. You know, I'll have to do something bizarre, but it'll be my own.
I can't wait to hear, Dave. I can't wait to hear. Moving on down the line, again, this Bluetooth capability enables us. We've got here sensors which are paired via Bluetooth to the DS4. So these are shock and tilt sensors. You'd put them in places in the car. If your window gets busted, this will sense it. The alarm will go off, all driven through the DS4 and the Bluetooth capability.
And again, also temperature sensor.
Temperature sensor as well, getting alerts if the car is too hot, if the car is too cold. And again, for the installer, put it on the car, pair it with Bluetooth, and you're done. No running wires, no spending time in the vehicle. We have, and we'll talk a little bit later, Dave, about our Smart Start capability. This is the ability, you know this well because I know you have the product, but the ability to control your car remotely throughout the world via a cell phone app. That typically was also a wired install, but at this show as well, we're announcing for the first time what we call Viper Connect. This is an OBD device. It is a Smart Start module, and if a consumer wants to upgrade to unlimited smartphone control, it's as simple as buying this, plugging it into an OBD port, again, pairing it to DS4, and you've got your Smart Start capability.
And it really is that easy. I mean, you're not oversimplifying it. That's done.
We just did it. It's done. You plug it into the port, and you pair it, and you're all done. So a lot of good capabilities. We're obviously going to improve the functionality and the performance of DS4 as we go along. This year we announced a new longer range antenna, extreme digital range. This will give you on any remote twice the range that you're used to. So those mile and a half are becoming 2 and 3 miles, and great performance in all kinds of weather and environment conditions.